The more that I try to fit in, the further it feels like I am from them.
It looks like My Life with the Walter Boys isn't slowing down anytime soon. In fact, it might be gearing up for a much longer run than anyone expected. The Netflix teen drama based on Ali Novak's Wattpad novel first hit screens in December 2023 and quickly found its place as one of Netflix's most watched young adult series. With its mix of small-town charm, complicated love triangles, and coming-of-age heart, it didn't take long for viewers to get hooked. And now, after the success of Season 2, showrunner Melanie Halsall has opened up about where the story could go next, and it sounds like she's got plans that stretch far into the future. The first season of My Life with the Walter Boys dropped all 10 episodes at once and introduced audiences to Jackie Howard, a New York teen whose life is turned upside down when she moves in with a large, chaotic Walter family in Colorado. Between the scenic country setting and the emotional whirlwind of teenage romance, the show quickly built a passionate fan base. Fast forward to August 28, 2025, and Season 2 arrived, also with 10 episodes, and not only did it outperform the first season in terms of reception, but it ended on a cliffhanger that practically demanded another chapter. By the time the credits rolled on the Season 2 finale, fans were left gasping. Alex had just walked in on Jackie confessing her love for Cole, the long-running love triangle had reached another messy twist, and George's fate was still up in the air. It was the kind of ending that had everyone immediately asking, okay, so when's Season 3 coming? Luckily, Netflix had already answered that question before Season 2 even premiered. My Life with the Walter Boys was renewed for Season 3 back in May 2025, which says a lot about the confidence Netflix has in the show's performance. And according to Halsall, the story may not stop there. Speaking to Swoon, Halsall gave fans an encouraging update about where things are headed. She said she's been planning the show a long way down the line, which suggests she already knows how future seasons could unfold. I'm fascinated by these characters and these stories in this world, she explained, and I would love to keep telling these stories for as long as people keep watching them. That means the door is wide open for My Life with the Walter Boys to grow with its cast, literally. Halsall teased that viewers might get to see the characters age over time, hinting at the possibility of a more mature version of the show as the characters' lives progress. It's a refreshing idea, especially in the world of teen dramas where most stories end just as characters reach adulthood. Halsall seems interested in following them beyond high school, possibly into college, or even their adult lives, which could give My Life with the Walter Boys the kind of longevity that few shows in its genre achieve. But even with all this talk about long-term plans, Halsall isn't forgetting what made the series work in the first place: the love triangles. She was very clear about that, calling them the core of the show and saying they're not going anywhere. Our show is always a love triangle, she said. It's based on a love triangle, it's based on romance, and so for the moment that's not going to change. And honestly, that makes sense. The love triangle between Jackie, Cole, and Alex has been the show's emotional center from the start. Fans have taken sides, with Team Cole and Team Alex dominating social media debates after every new episode. Season 2 doubled down on that tension, and Halsall seems more than ready to explore those dynamics even further in the upcoming seasons. Interestingly, she also mentioned that she has a soft spot for another pairing, Kylie and Dylan, calling their relationship one of her favorites in the show. She described their dynamic as really fun and said she's especially excited about exploring their connection more deeply, particularly since there's a separate triangle forming around them with Alex involved. That's right, another triangle is brewing because apparently one just isn't enough for the show. Halsall also mentioned that she wants every character to get their place in the sun. That means Season 3 could shine a bigger spotlight on the Walter siblings who haven't had as much focus yet, giving the story a more balanced emotional rhythm instead of keeping everything centered solely on Jackie. It's a smart move since one of the show's biggest strengths has always been its large ensemble cast, a bunch of distinct personalities that make the Walter family house feel like a real bustling home. Now, considering My Life with the Walter Boys is based on a 2014 Wattpad novel, some might wonder how long it can go before running out of material. The truth is, it already has. The series has expanded far beyond Ali Novak's original story, which means Halsall and her team are now creating new storylines and emotional arcs that weren't in the book. That gives the show plenty of creative freedom, and since the characters are already established, the writers can dig even deeper into their relationships and personal growth. When it comes to how long the show might run, Halsal's comments suggest she's open to several more seasons depending on viewer interest. Netflix hasn't announced how far it's willing to go beyond season 3, but given that the streamer renewed it early, it's clear they see strong potential. And with other popular young adult shows like The Summer I Turned Pretty wrapping up soon, My Life with the Walter Boys might just step in as Netflix's flagship teen romance series. It's also worth mentioning that Season 2 got noticeably better reviews than Season 1. While critics haven't paid as much attention to the show as its massive audience, the Rotten Tomatoes score jumped from 42% from Season 1 to 67% for Season 2. That improvement might not seem groundbreaking, but it's a good sign that the show is finding its groove and audiences are definitely showing up. At the end of the day, Netflix doesn't care too much about critic scores, they care about viewership numbers, and clearly people are watching. So what can fans expect from Season 3? Halsall has kept details under wraps, but she's dropped just enough hints to spark some excitement. She's eager to develop the Kylie-Dylan storyline further, explore Alex's emotional fallout after that shocking finale moment, and continue unraveling Jackie's complicated feelings toward Cole. There's also the lingering question about George's fate, something that Season 3 will definitely have to address. Given how Season 2 ended, it's safe to say that the next season will dive even deeper into heartbreak, jealousy, and tough choices. And if Halsall really does plan to show the characters getting older, we might see them facing more adult dilemmas too, things like college, careers, or long-distance relationships. It would be a natural evolution for a series that's all about growing up and figuring out who you are. What's interesting is how My Life with the Walter Boys has managed to balance being both dramatic and comforting at the same time. It has that nostalgic energy of classic teen dramas, but it feels modern enough to resonate with today's audiences. The show's success lies in how real its characters feel, messy, flawed, and constantly torn between what they want and what they think they should do. And with Halsall at the helm, it seems the plan is to keep that emotional honesty front and center. She's made it clear that her love for the world of the Walter family goes beyond just 1 or 2 seasons. She sees it as a living, breathing universe of characters who still have plenty of stories left to tell. Whether that means 3 seasons or 5, she's ready to take them and the fans along for the ride. So even though the future beyond Season 3 isn't completely mapped out, and with Halsall's passion driving it forward, the Walter family story might just keep unfolding for a good while yet. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.